So you see how my tire tracks are here, right? You see the crack there? Yeah. Absolutely. Grab him!
All right, hey everybody, how is it going today? Welcome to today's tactical tip. Today I wanted to share with you just a quick scenario that we ran last year, and I want to just do a quick breakdown for you. Now the concept I want to share with you today is pretty straightforward, but in this scenario it sets up, see, we never know what we're dealing with. I'm just going to start the scenario again in slow motion here. We never know exactly what we're dealing with. In this scenario it turns out that there's three guys, they claim to have hit my car, I come out. While I'm looking at the damage, I have one of them start to engage. Now, as the first guy here, you see they're pointing, I look at the damage, boom. Now, right away what happens is I get this guy attacking me and this guy attacking me. I'm not 100% sure if this guy's in it, but I clearly and quickly discover that he is, and as they push forward. Now, right here, what you see in the concept I want to share today is that you cannot effectively, there is no technique, there's no punch, there's no kick. There's nothing that's going to allow you to fight 1, 2, 3 people at the exact same time. It does not exist. But what there is, however, is tactics. And tactics will allow us to momentarily put ourselves in a position where we can deal with one at a time. Now, right here, I am just trying to manage some of the distance. I'm trying to survive the initial blitz. When they all came at me, this is what we call the blitz. Watch it again. Boom, boom, right there. Just trying to manage the blitz. Now, man number 1 goes for my legs. Man number 2, I just get a little bit of a frame on him. Right? I'm waiting still to see if man number 3 is coming, and as we go, what you see is the first guy falls but maintains grip on me. The second guy still got the frame, but now I know here comes man number 3. So we let this play, boom, we hit the ground. Now, when I hit the ground, I'm going to back up real quick here. When I knew I was going to fall, I threw my butt to my right side, which put more distance between me and man number 1. That increased the distance right here. Now, what this also did was put the first guy at my feet, the second guy in between me and the first man, and so I'm working here. Now, I was hoping to be able to kick off the first guy and flip or destabilize the second guy to then be able to get up and face that third guy. Didn't quite go that way. Boom. Now, right there. When third guy comes in, look at my left hand. Boom. Straight out, right for the eyes. Boom. Get a little bit of damage down range on that. Now, what you see here is this, as I got lucky in this to a degree, because what happened is the tactic of spinning myself over here, putting distance between me and the first man, worked out in my favor because man number 1's at my feet, man number 2 collapses in, and right now, boom, when that hand shoots out, how many people am I fighting? I'm really engaging with one right here. Yes, I'm still using my legs to keep this person down at bay, but I got lucky. This guy number 2 here, he really just kind of collapsed and fell in. So for this moment in time, I'm using one-on-one right there. Now, it's not going to last forever, but boom, 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 boom. Now, timed out again well. Once this guy's hit enough damage, you see man number 1 gets up. And look what happens. All of a sudden now, he's hurt, and I can sit up and deal one-on-one with this guy right here. Where's man number 2? Pinned underneath the bottom right there. Now I flip him over. I got a little bit of an eye gouge in there. Now I'm working feverishly to get him. Now, boom, he flips over. Once I got him flipped over, then I could sit up. So 1 is down, 2 is down, at least temporarily. Now I'm back to what? One-on-one because of the tactics. And now, boom, I sit up. I now noticed when I sat up, I scanned once there, boom, see my head turn, and then once again right there, I scanned twice to make sure these guys were still down and out. Okay, now we go from here, a couple quick elbows, boom, boom, helmet pops off, and all of a sudden, guess what? I disengage again. Don't get caught up on it. I had a chance to get a couple quick elbows in there, but I see what? Here comes the man number 1 is back in the fight. And when he comes, I stand up, and guess what? Even though there's 1, 2, 3 attackers, we're one-on-one again. That's tactics, not techniques. Techniques help. You have to have them, but they're prerequisite. Now, boom, engage on him. And what you see here is putting some forward pressure in, pushing him back to keep him destabilized. And look what happens again. We slip and we fall, thanks to Mother Nature. Neighbor's dog jumps in. Thank God that dog doesn't bite, or I'd have teeth marks in my butt. But here's what happens. Now, I tried to get up. The second we slipped, I tried to get up, but he hooked my legs. And so since he hooked my legs, he took me back down again. I had to stay connected, go into a bit of a mount position, relay destruction until such a time that he was willing to give up. And then once we got that, then we're out of there. All right, everybody. Today's concept was really simple. It's just the fact that you cannot fight more than one person at a time effectively. If you understand the tactics, we can manage and mitigate and try to put ourselves in positions where we can deal with them one at a time, relay as much destruction as possible, and hopefully find a way to egress and get the hell out of there. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this tip today. Listen, this is about you becoming your own modern protector, developing unbreakable mental toughness, and living with an unwavering self-confidence. If there's anything that we could do, please talk to us today. And as always, until next time, stay safe.